Hello guys, you're welcome to another video. Now in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Flutter text field widget. So the text field widget allows you to enter input from your keyboard and stuff like that. So it's as simple as this. It's just text field like that, but it contains some pretty useful arguments. For example, it contains the decoration, and you can pass an input decoration here, which allows you to specify things like label text, which is going to be, for example, enter a name, enter name, for example. And if I save that and I do hot reload, you're gonna see what that looks like right now. You can see just right here, you can see it says enter name, and of course I can type whatever I want inside of there, and it works just as expected. And so the one thing you need to know about this is that it actually lets you do a couple of things. As you can see, we have cut, copy, and paste, just like that. You could cut and paste whatever you want inside of there, and it works. And you could also customize a lot of other things. For example, for the text field in itself, here you could write a bunch of other things. Here in the decoration, you could have prefix, for example. So for the prefix, I could have, I'm just gonna do const text again, mostly because I can, and then do prefix like that. But there is also a prefix icon property that you can set. And yeah, so the prefix doesn't show, but if I do this, you're gonna see that the prefix now shows up. All right, but it's not a part of the text. It's just something that is prefixed before you can start typing inside of there. There is also a prefix icon, which is like, you can put an icon there, of course. I want to know exactly what I can find here. I'm going to do Ctrl space. This is slow. I'm going to do password around it, just like that. And now I'm going to do hard reload. And so you can see this is what a prefix icon looks like, right? So here the prefix icon shows up, and then prefix shows up. So that's that. And of course there is also a suffix. So if you want to play with that. And then there is also a suffix icon. So if you really want to use the whole power of the whole prefix and suffix thing, you can do that. And you're gonna have something like this. There we go. So you're gonna be like enter name, prefix, suffix, and you're gonna play around with everything like that. Anyway, that is that about the whole thing and there's a bunch of other things you can set here for the decoration. For example, you can do border, and then you can do outline input border, or by default it is the underline input border you can see here, but you can change that to outline input border. And then if you do hot reload, you're gonna see now that it's now outlined. You cannot see it properly because this should probably have like a padding so that it doesn't go to the edge of the screen. And now you should see the outline input border a lot clearer. So that is that. The next thing I want to show you guys now is the actual properties of the text field. So we have the unchanged, which gives you the current value of whatever is inside of the text field. We also have the unsubmitted, okay, which also gives you something else. Of course, the unchanged allows you to do something when the value of the text field changes, and unsubmitted allows you to also do something when you press the enter button on your keyboard, or when you press the enter button on your keyboard, or the submit button on your mobile phone's keyboard, and it works. And I think that's pretty much it. For the input decoration, we also have this error text that you can set. So for example, I could have this error text like this, and then decide, you know, if I'm doing some sort of input validation, I can specify an error text, and you're gonna get this in red so that the user knows that there's an error. The only time you get an error text is when you specify the value for error text. So if error text becomes null, then it's not going to display an error because there is no error text. So that is that for text field. There is also a controller field which you can instantiate for a text editing controller to provide even more fine-grained control over the text field. But that is as much as I'm going to be explaining on text field. If you need more, you want to learn more about it, then you should go check out the documentation. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.